What happens to your body? The exact moment you die. You are going to die. Not eventually, not someday. At a specific second, on a specific day, your body will stop. And what happens next, second by second, is one of the most fascinating things science has ever documented. Most people never hear this because nobody wants to talk about it. But you do. And once you know, you cannot unknow it. Let's start at zero. The second your heart stops, your brain does something unexpected. It does not go quiet. It gets louder. In 2023, researchers at the University of Michigan documented a surge of electrical activity in the brain in the final moments after cardiac arrest. A burst, a wave, more intense than almost anything recorded during normal waking life. Your brain, in its last seconds, fires harder than it ever has. Nobody knows exactly why. At second zero, your blood stops moving. Your heart was a pump. Now it is not. Without pressure, blood does not flow. It pools. Gravity takes over. Your skin, somewhere you cannot see, begins to change. At around 20 seconds, you lose consciousness. Not because something dramatic happens, because your brain runs out of oxygen. Vision goes dark first, then sound, then sensation. The last thing to go is self-awareness, the sense that you are you. 20 seconds. By 4 minutes, brain cells begin to die in large numbers. Not all at once, cell by cell. The most complex structure in the known universe goes offline. Dr. Sam Parnia of NYU Langone Health has spent decades studying this process. His research suggests that consciousness does not end cleanly at cardiac arrest. It lingers, longer than we assumed. The border between alive and dead, he says, is not a line. It is a zone. Inside your cells, something else is happening. Your body has been running on ATP your entire life. Every thought, every heartbeat, every breath, powered by it. At the moment of death, production stops. The reserves drain in seconds. And when ATP is gone, your muscles can no longer hold tension. Every muscle in your body relaxes at once. All of them. This is why death looks the way it does. Not violent. Suddenly, completely, utterly still. Within the first few hours, rigor mortis begins. Here is the paradox. Your muscles relax at death, but then stiffen completely. Why? Calcium, still trapped inside your cells, binds to the proteins that control muscle contraction. Without ATP to release that grip, the proteins lock. Starting with the face, down through the neck, the torso, the arms, the legs. By hour 6, your body cannot be moved without force. By hour 12, it reverses. The proteins break down. The muscles relax again. Your body unlocks itself. And then autolysis begins. The word means self-digestion. Your own enzymes, the same ones that kept your cells alive, begin eating you from the inside. Without the signals that kept them in check, they break down cell walls, starting with the organs that were most active, the liver, the gut, every atom that made you, returning to a state where it can be used again. You are not disappearing. You are transforming. Here is what is strange. Not all of your cells die at the same moment. Your heart stops. Your brain goes dark. But parts of you keep living. Skin cells survive for days. White blood cells have been documented moving, purposefully, as if still searching, hours after clinical death. Your body does not stop all at once. It slows. It transitions. And then there is that brain surge. That wave of activity at the exact moment of death. In the regions associated with consciousness, with memory, with self. What it means, nobody can say for certain. But the last thing your brain does before it goes dark is light up. You are going to die. At a specific second, on a specific day, your body will stop. And in that moment, your brain will fire one last time, harder than it ever has. Whatever that means, it means something. And now you know. My name is Zach.